Starting off our part 2 list, number 10 is Aubrey O'Day. She caused some controversy online recently after paparazzi photos surfaced and articles headlined them with "Aubrey O'Day looks unrecognizable as she ditches glam makeup and hair extensions to walk dogs in stretch pants and bra." The articles don't say anything negative, just that she looks different than the glam photos that she usually posts on Instagram. Aubrey got her legal team involved after the photos surfaced and claimed that this was degrading because someone edited the paparazzi photos to make her look worse than she really does. She even posted a mirror selfie on her Instagram that day to try to put it to rest, but then fans began accusing her of photoshopping that image as well. Witnesses who saw Aubrey that day that the paparazzi photos were taken came forward saying that they were not edited and that is what she looks like. We all don't take good pictures all the time. Lighting, posing, everything, angle. I bet if you took pictures of like me just walking around, it wouldn't look like my poses on Instagram. Coming up next, number 9 is Bella Thorne. The beautiful actress has always been open with her fans about embracing natural beauty, and she often leads by example. She has a passion for makeup and even does her own makeup for some of her movies, usually rocking bright colored eyeshadow and very fun lip colors and wigs. But other times she will take all of that off and flaunt her bare face, which is just as stunning, by the way. She does look different, as most of us would. One thing that people were first shocked about was her struggle with acne that she normally hid very well with makeup. She started posting photos and videos of her acne and the different treatments that she gets to help with it. One of her photos, she captioned it, "I'm going to show my skin for what it is and own it, no matter what anyone says." We can imagine how difficult that probably is to do in a society like ours today, where beauty standards just are not realistic. In spot number 8 is Kris Jenner. Because she is a member of the Kardashian clan, it's not totally surprising that we don't see her often without makeup. Fans got a glimpse of Kris without makeup though in 2019 when she did the unthinkable and posted a bare-faced photo to her Instagram. She posted a picture of herself getting a haircut in the early morning and used the hashtags no makeup and no filter, which wasn't something fans are used to seeing. Fans reacted positively and told her how amazing she looks and that they'd love to see more of her natural beauty. I think fans were shocked by the picture because she's been caught using very heavy Facetune on her photos. Like the one time she took a picture with Gordon Ramsay and Facetuned both of their faces, but then Gordon posted the original one to his feed on the same day and it was just super awkward to see the huge difference. And the fact that she just went and Facetuned his face too. Like he probably didn't want his face done like that. He looks like a wax figure. In spot number 7 is the beautiful pop star Lady Gaga. Another celebrity known for her wild wardrobe and red carpet looks. I mean, the girl showed up to a red carpet wearing an all-meat dress. That probably smelled really bad, by the way. But throughout her music career, we haven't really seen her in anything less than that. She's always rocked different colored wigs, lots of makeup, crazy outfits, and wildly high heels. Which is why people were so shocked when they got a look at her in the 2018 movie A Star Is Born. In the movie, she took on the lead role of Ali, where she co-starred alongside Bradley Cooper. Her character in the film required her to not look anything like Lady Gaga, but to try to look like a regular girl trying to make a music career for herself. So Bradley, who also directed and produced the movie, revealed that he forced her to take off her makeup during the screen test. Like literally handed her away, because he wanted her to have like a bare face. She still looks equally as beautiful without all that makeup, and in the movie, she actually rocks her natural brown hair. Yes, Lady Gaga was a natural brunette. Moving on to number 6 is the one and only Madonna. She has been referred to the Queen of Pop since the 1980s, and I think we can all agree that she's earned that title. If I were to describe Madonna with one word, it would probably be because she's always stuck to her guns when she's caused controversy with her music or style choices. She walks around doing what she wants when she wants. With a bad attitude like that comes her thrifty style, makeup, and rock and roll style accessories. But get rid of all of that and you wouldn't really recognize her if you saw her just walking along the street. Let's keep in mind though, she is 61 years old, so she looks damn good for her age. And let's face it, a queen like Madonna does not need makeup. We're halfway through and we have Pink, another bad in Hollywood. I remember being a kid and I wanted to be as like tough and rough around the edges as her. She's also an artist who has always stayed true to her style throughout her career, and her look really hasn't changed all that much. She's always rocked the short pixie cut hair her entire career, and also that tomboy rock and roll style. When you think of Pink, you don't really think of her as a beauty guru. And that's not to be mean, it's just like, she doesn't really go hand in hand with like Kim Kardashian, obviously. And oftentimes the paparazzi has caught her walking around LA in a pair of sweaters, a baggy t-shirt, and a beanie. And she does not care. They've also caught her without makeup on, and the difference is obvious. Not to say she's any less beautiful, but it kind of looks like the shape of her face has changed. But we all know that makeup does contour, and it does that. Either way, she's still beautiful and I will always adore her. Sliding into number 4 is RuPaul. Low-key, but not really low-key at all. I love him. I'm obsessed with him. He is a man of many talents. He's an actor, a singer, a model, and he is mainly known for being the world's biggest drag queen. Since 2009, he has been blessing our screens with his reality competition show, RuPaul's Drag Race. When most people think of RuPaul, they think of him in his drag queen persona. So when you take off all of that drag, you get someone completely different, which is the point of drag. I actually had no idea that he was 59 years old, and when I saw the pictures of him outside of drag for the first time, he looked so different, but so damn good. Once you remove all of that foundation, you actually see that he has a ton of freckles on his face. And underneath the wigs is a shiny bald head, which is probably why the wigs fit so perfectly. And RuPaul also wears glasses in his everyday life. Not to mention, there's actually been times where he has rocked a mustache and a little bit of a beard, and that is when you probably won't recognize him at all. In third place is Catherine Zeta-Jones. Let's admit that it's always a breath of fresh air when celebrities post those makeup-free, unfiltered photos. I love to see them. It's kind of silly in a sense that something so simple is made to be like a big deal, but in this day and age, it is. It's important for people with a platform to post these images that break what Hollywood molds as beautiful. Thankfully, someone like Catherine, who has been in the industry for a long time now, is wanting to let fans know that it is okay to embrace your natural self. Even though fans have seen her all dolled up on the red carpet and a face full of makeup on the big screen, they've also had the chance to see her bare face on her Instagram page. The 50-year-old actress has no problem flaunting her natural beauty and hopes that others will do the same. At number 2, we have Kylie Jenner. It's no secret that she covers her face in makeup. She has a billion-dollar cosmetic company under her name. So, makes sense. But fans have been surprised on a few different occasions when they've seen her without any makeup or editing. She posted a photo to her Instagram one day, but then paparazzi images surfaced later on and she looked completely different. She doesn't look ugly. She's a pretty girl, so she can't look ugly. She just looks so much younger without makeup. Her makeup is normally pretty heavy, and the filters and editing always make people appear differently than they do in real life. But that doesn't stop her from being real with her fans once in a while. She also went on her Instagram stories to show the before and after of her makeup process. She looks very different in comparison, but still beautiful nonetheless. Her lips be looking huge though. Damn, she draws that on even with lip fillers. Her before picture, I'm like, your lips are big, like why do you have to like draw them in? Coming in our number 1 spot is Adele. The singer has been trying hard lately to feel confident in her skin and embrace her beauty, but this has led to her facing a ton of criticism. I've never seen a celebrity receive so much hate for losing weight and feeling healthy and happy about it. But people have their opinion about her weight loss, and I would not blame her for wanting to hide behind filters and Photoshop. But she doesn't, which is amazing. She also doesn't hide behind makeup. There has been many times where she has gone on social media and out in public completely barefaced and not afraid of the camera. Does she look different without all the glam? Of course she does. Does she look ugly without all the glam? Of course not. She looks human and beautiful, and I honestly wish people would just leave her alone about this whole weight thing. It's so annoying. God damn. People were calling her fat before, so she loses weight, and now they're like, you lost too much weight. Can't win. Starting us off at number 10 is Kiss. It was probably one of the biggest moments of a celebrity revealing themselves without makeup. The band was known for their face being covered in makeup and face paint. That was their identity for a while, and it still is in a way. People will dress up as them and use their original makeup and look. But in 1983, they decided to ditch the makeup and began performing without makeup and costumes, which marked the beginning of their unmasked era that would last over a decade. Seeing them without makeup was like taking off a mask. No one ever really knew what they looked like because catching them without makeup was nearly impossible. Fans hated their new look at first when they ditched it, but they had to adjust over time, and so did the band. The band members said that it didn't feel different for them because they actually saw each other without makeup on more than they did with makeup on. In spot number 9 is Mila Kunis. When I was in high school, people actually told me that I looked like her, which I don't really see. I can only see it like slightly if my hair is straight. But either way, I will always take this as a compliment because she is stunning both with and without makeup. So even though she's on our list, this does not mean that she looks worse without makeup. She just looks different than what we see on the big movie screens. Take away the glitz and glam and some people might not even recognize her just walking down the street. Like I would because I'm a fan, but in my opinion, she just looks a lot younger without her makeup done. I will save you guys the time from going and googling how old she is. She is currently 37 years old, and when you see her bare face, I feel like she looks a lot younger than that. What do you guys think? Coming into number 8 is Trisha Paytas. The YouTuber posted a video where she went completely makeup free and filter free, and fans were shocked to see how different she looked. The change was so drastic that another former YouTuber, H3H3, made a video about how wrong it is that she alters her image so much with makeup and Photoshop. In his video, he actually pulled up some of her Instagram photos and compared them next to the snapshots from the video. It honestly looked like two completely different people. Now, he never called her ugly or said she looks worse, but he did say that it's not fair that her fans probably wouldn't even recognize her on the streets without makeup. The whole thing caused a ton of drama, and Trisha responded with a video saying that he's bullying her and that it is harmful to young girls. But he was saying that her makeup and filters was harmful to young girls. So they were never able to agree on that. Cruising into number 7, we have Sarah Hyland. The actress has gone makeup free on Instagram on many occasions and looks stunning every time. Being in the spotlight as a successful actress, she often has her face covered in makeup and her wardrobe in full glam. But she is one to keep it real with her fans, and in 2018 she started her own movement where she wanted to post more unfiltered photos and videos. She posted a bare face selfie and captioned it, "Monday mantra, be patient, be kind, be free, don't stress, don't overthink, don't worry, just be. Hashtag no makeup Monday, hashtag there's no filter for life." Since then, she has gone on live stream with no makeup, posts video stories with no filters, and continues to remind people that going natural still makes you beautiful. She also shared her skincare routine online because her skin is flawless without makeup, so if you're interested, like I was, go check it out. All very expensive stuff though that I probably won't buy. Sniping our number 6 spot is Kesha. She's been in the music industry since she was 18 years old when she signed her first record deal. Although it wasn't until 2009 when she first became known in Hollywood when she was featured on Flo Rida's #1 single, Right Round. Throughout her career, she's always had a very unique style through her music and her appearance. You will often see her in funky outfits, different colored wigs, body glitter, and sometimes face paint. I swear in my generation, she invented body glitter. Like I remember I only thought body glitter was cool when I saw it on her. Before that, you would never do it. But like other people on our list, she too has shared pictures without makeup, and she looks different. Not in a bad way, she's still just as beautiful. But one thing that people were most surprised by when they saw her natural face was the amount of freckles she has. When her face is covered in makeup, we would never realize just how many freckles she actually has, and it makes her look like a totally different person than we're used to seeing like in the magazines and on red carpet events. I love her freckles. Show your freckles. Halfway through our list, number 5 is Chrissy Teigen. One thing I love most about Chrissy is that she's one of the most down-to-earth and honest celebrities on social media. She says it how it is, and she always encourages natural beauty in ways that we can all just relate to. Back in 2018, she went viral after starting a trend online where people were sending her selfies that were completely unfiltered. It all started after she tweeted out, "I don't know what real skin looks like anymore. People of social media just know it's Facetune, you're beautiful, don't compare yourself to people, okay? Everyone looks like an oil painting." She is not wrong, seriously. Girls be editing their photos and you just look like a painting. There's no way. From there, thousands of people replied with photos of their bare face. She too has posted her bare face, and she also admitted that people will edit and Facetune her pictures. Everyone knows that people will naturally just look different with a full face of makeup versus their natural state. Contour alone alone, you guys, can completely shape your face differently. That's the point of it. Sliding into number 4 is Jessica Simpson. She has admitted to getting some cosmetic surgery done to alter certain things that she has felt insecure about, but then admitted that she regretted doing it. Like the rest of us, she's just a human who also feels the pressure of what the media defines as beauty. But recently, just last month, she shared a no makeup Instagram photo and said that she took out her hair extensions, which is something she hasn't done in a long time. Fans praised her for it and loved seeing her natural beauty come through. The no makeup look seems to be her new normal. She now posts more and more photos of herself without any makeup on. And she just honestly seems to be loving it, and her fans love it too. We need more of that. Moving on to number 2, we have Jeffree Star. Even if you don't follow the beauty community, you've probably still heard his name because he is the biggest beauty guru in the world. He has an estimated net worth of $75 million, which comes from his successful makeup brand, Jeffree Star Cosmetics. His story is very unique. He was once living the life of a rock star trying to make it in the music industry, but then he turned to makeup in 2014 when he started his brand. Since then, he has always been flaunting his makeup skills and different colored wigs, which people were once dying for him to take off. Anyone who follows him will admit that they just wanted to see what he looks like without all the makeup. He shows his bare face on camera all the time in his YouTube videos because he starts them without any makeup on and then he does his makeup. People may have been surprised to learn that he doesn't have eyebrows and he actually just fills that spot in with eyeshadow or he draws them on with a pencil. He also has a face tattoo on like the right side of his face and head, which he usually just covers up with makeup. Who knew? We've made it to number 1 and we have Khloe Kardashian. This girl is stunning, but she also keeps going under fire for all the makeup and filters that she is using in her photos. In recent months, she's been called out on numerous occasions for completely altering her appearance, one fan tweeting out that each day she has a new face. She posted a photo in full glam on her Instagram, but then she filmed an interview for Keeping Up with the Kardashians the same day, so when that interview came out, fans saw how drastic the comparison was. It really looks like a completely different person. She even edited out the freckle on her face, which is one of her main features. But when you take it all off and see her with a bare face, she actually looks different than what you see during the interview, as anyone would. Having a hair and makeup team all the time will always have people believing that you look a certain way, so when you take it off, there's always going to be that kind of shock factor. Starting off our countdown at number 10, we have Jennifer Garner. She has been praised on many occasions for being one of the few women in Hollywood who hasn't completely altered her appearance with plastic surgery. Throughout her career, she's always kept a very natural look with the same brown hair and a very simple style. And she has no problem rocking her bare skin and showing her fans what she looks like without makeup. Of course, we are used to seeing her in movies on our screens or dolled up on the red carpet, but she gives her fans the truth about her appearance without all that glam. Back in August, she posted a stunning no makeup selfie on Instagram and captioned it with a nice prayer for faculty and administrators who were preparing to start the new school year with COVID restrictions. Bless her soul. We need more people like Jennifer Garner in the world. Her selfie shows her natural beauty, which include blemishes and wrinkles, which Hollywood normally does not show. Up next, number 9, we have Halsey. The singer is usually done up in her edgy style and different hairstyles, including pink and blue hair. But there are times when she takes all of that off and flaunts her natural look. The glam, lights, and editing in Hollywood normally hide all the little details someone has on their face, like freckles. Halsey showed hers off in a selfie that she posted on Instagram back in July, where she took off all the makeup and put on a pair of glasses. She captioned the photo as a random fact of the day because a lot of her fans didn't actually know that she wore glasses. She said, "I've worn glasses since I was 6. I guard my contact lenses on tour like gold because without them I wouldn't make it 2 feet on the stage." Despite wearing glasses and having zero makeup on, not having her hair done, and lying in bed, she still looks incredible. I honestly didn't even recognize her in this picture. I wouldn't have known that that photo was Halsey unless someone told me. Like Google. Google told me that was Halsey. Making his way into number 7 is Ozzy Osbourne. The English singer rose to fame in the 1970s when he was the lead singer of the heavy metal band Black Sabbath. During that time, he got the nickname the Prince of Darkness, which was probably what inspired, or was inspired by, his dark clothes, dark makeup, black nail polish, dark sunglasses, and that long dark hair. Basically, he just wore a lot of black. He has always rocked the all-black look, and he still does. It's safe to say that he is known for his music, but his dark style has always been his signature look and almost a staple. But in more recent times, he has toned it down, and that's probably because he is getting older. He is now 71 years old, and if you saw him in real life, his age would probably show more than what you see online. He still does rock the long hair and his circular sunglasses, but when you take them off and remove all the makeup and accessories, he is a totally different man. Like, to me, he's just not recognizable as Ozzy Osbourne unless he's in all that black. Cruising into number 6 is Meryl Streep. Some would agree that she is the most iconic actress in Hollywood, and with a title like that, you better have a successful career to back it up, which she does. She has been in the biz a long time, and even though she is 71 years old, she is still thriving. Like, this woman will not retire. You probably wouldn't even guess that she is 71 years old just by looking at her. Throughout her acting career, she has kept the same look and has never gone overboard with any cosmetic procedures or plastic surgery, which is what we are used to pretty much seeing all the time. But like anyone else, when you take off all your makeup, everything shows, and even skin will show aging naturally. Makeup is often used to help with signs of aging because it is a huge insecurity for a lot of women. But even though she hits the red carpet with a full face of glam, she is not afraid to smile for paparazzi with a bare face, completely flaunting her natural beauty. Sniping the number 4 spot is Ellen DeGeneres. She's been getting a ton of heat for apparently not being the same person than what we see on TV. But personality aside, there has been times throughout her career when people were surprised to see how she looked when the cameras weren't rolling. Obviously, when someone is on a show that has professional lighting and a professional hair and makeup team, they are going to look different when you see them walking on the street. A lot of people say that Ellen looks younger than she is, and it might be her style that kind of helps with that. She dresses very trendy and kind of has her own like playful hip style. But she's actually 62 years old, and without makeup you would probably be able to tell her age more. It doesn't make her any less beautiful, it is just a reminder that she is human, and even celebrities age too. We're all gonna get wrinkles. It's just gonna happen. Rolling into number 3, we have Alicia Keys. The singer made headlines at the start of this year after hosting the 2020 Grammy Awards in barely any makeup. Something that shouldn't be a big deal, but in Hollywood these days you will not see this happen very often. Turns out she didn't do this for clout, she didn't plan on making this type of headline. She actually made a decision to stop wearing makeup altogether, and she opened up about why. She talked about it with Glamour UK and said she made the decision back in 2016. Because she's been in the industry for so long, she said that she's been wearing makeup every day since she was 16 years old, and that only heightened when she got into the music industry. She felt that she was addicted to it and did not feel comfortable without makeup on, and realized how unhealthy that was. So now she lives her life makeup free. You will catch her getting glammed up here and then, but she is always rocking her natural look, and she said she feels more beautiful than she's ever felt. So I love that. Taking over spot number 2 is Kelly Clarkson. The singer has been in the spotlight since she won American Idol at just 20 years old, and since then she's been open and honest about the pressure that she has felt to look a certain way. Whether it be her face, her style, or her weight, she's always been criticized and judged by people, which naturally comes with that level of fame. But she has found the strength to remain true to herself and encourage others to be comfortable in their natural skin. She debuted a new look this year on The Voice when she showed up looking a lot more natural than usual. Usually fans of the show would see her with super glamorous makeup, complete with fake eyelashes, a dramatic smoky eye, and some statement piece lipstick. But she chose to strip all of that down and went on the show without wearing makeup. People online praised her and said it is nice to see her representing how real women look on a daily basis, especially during this pandemic, might I add. In our number 1 spot is Jennifer Lopez. I don't think any of us would believe that J-Lo looks different without makeup in a bad way. She is flawless with or without makeup, and the only reason fans know that is because she's never shy to show it. But like anyone else, when you're always glammed up to the dime, when you take that off, you're going to look a little bit different. She posted a makeup-free selfie to her Instagram back in August and captioned it, Good morning everyone, hashtag morning face. Now when I first saw this picture, I honestly did not recognize her. She does look different than when she is covered in makeup and accessories, but there is no denying how gorgeous she is. She is always encouraging her fans to feel comfortable with who they are and flaunt it. And if I looked like her, I would too. At spot number 10 is Nicki Minaj. She started her rapping career off by wearing rainbow colored wigs and very bold makeup, not to mention the wild outfits and crazy accessories. To say she's gone with the natural look in her career would be a lie, because she is nicknamed Barbie for a reason, but she loves that she gets the title Barbie. So much so that she actually tattooed it on her wrist in the original pink Barbie font. She openly talked about her makeup routine with Hello magazine and said, "I'm recently into contouring to change the shape of my face. For me, more is more." So to see her without any of her makeup, fake hair, and accessories can actually be a little bit surprising. But not in a bad way. She is definitely stunning even without makeup on. Gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Up next, number 9 is Marilyn Manson. I gotta be honest, I've always wondered what he would look like without all of that black makeup. His real name is Brian Hugh Warner, but he's known for his professional name as an American singer and songwriter. Besides his music though, one thing he has always been known for is his makeup. Throughout his career, he has always caked on thick layers of eyeliner, eyeshadow, and even different colored lipsticks. Black is his shade though, like he vibes with black. Even at 50 years old, he still puts on his makeup every day and talked about his obsession with it during an interview. He said, "I wear makeup because it's the way I like to look, more like why a woman wears makeup, not in terms of looking feminine, but just to look a specific way. Maybe attractive is the right word. But take all of that off and he looks like a completely different person. For one, he has no eyebrows because he usually fills them in with makeup, but his overall appearance is just completely a different vibe. And to see Miss Brian, I'm not gonna lie, is a little weird than to see him as Marilyn. It's just shocking. It's just a big difference. That's all." Cruising at number 8 is Kathy Griffin. The comedian has always had a very similar look throughout her career. The only thing that has really changed is her hairstyle. She has rocked a pixie cut, a bob, extensions, and even a perm. But one thing that has always stayed the same is her orange color. Normally we see her in a full face of makeup because she is kept under a heavy spotlight, given her career. I'm looking up like there's a spotlight there. But an article surfaced back in 2012 and it was titled, "Kathy Griffin without makeup is barely recognizable." You know when your no makeup pictures make their own headlines? That has to be some kind of shocking transformation. The picture surfaced and showed her going for a walk at the Runyon Canyon hike with her boyfriend Randy. Her fresh face left people stunned, and some people went as far as saying that she looks like the comedian Carrot Top. Now, they aren't lying. She really does look like Carrot Top. And that is not to be rude or anything. When you put the pictures side by side, she actually has similarities to him. Probably the hair. Coming into number 7 is Leighton Meester. You will probably know her best for playing Blair Waldorf in the popular TV series Gossip Girl, or in more recent years, the series she is on called Single Parents. Like the majority of celebrities, she has a glam squad by her side who make sure that she is makeup ready before she hits the red carpet or goes on camera. I wish we had that here sometimes. But she is one celebrity who has taken the more natural route when it comes to her appearance. And her fans got confirmation on this in September when she posted a makeup-free photo in support for Hunger Action Month. The 34-year-old actress showed off her freckles, her messy hair, and her completely bare skin and still looks stunning. Although her post was actually to bring awareness to Hunger Month action, people could not help but comment on how much they loved seeing her post without makeup. Sniping our number 6 spot is Emma Chamberlain. She is only 19 years old and has already made it on the 25 most influential people on the internet list. She gained fame from her YouTube videos after the New York Times called her the funniest person on YouTube. I'm personally offended. People fell in love with her because she brought a different approach to vlogging and they loved how real and relatable she seemed. Despite having all the glitz and glam that came naturally with her fame, she's always been one to show off her natural self and share her own insecurities. During the COVID pandemic this year, she posted a bare face selfie and captioned it, "I'm breaking out and all my acrylic nails are falling off and I have 2 rolls of toilet paper left in my house and all the stores are sold out of toilet paper, but I'll be okay." People started calling it the most relatable selfie they've ever seen as they got a close-up look at her messy hair, broken fingernails, and breakout. No shame, 100% real, and we appreciate that kind of realness. Emma? Halfway through our list at number 5 is Rihanna. She has been in the spotlight for a long time now and has been accused on different occasions for allegedly photoshopping or altering her photos. It is a very common thing with celebrities where people will criticize you for not being real enough with your fans. But despite everyone's claims, Rihanna has flaunted her bare face on social media on more than one occasion. And even when she does, people still accuse her of altering things. So honestly, I don't blame her if she didn't want to wear her bare face on social media ever again. Back in January, she posted a bare face selfie to her Instagram and captioned it, "First selfie of the year though, #2020. A natural beauty, to say the least, and luckily for her fans, it was not the last time that she would show off her natural self. Throughout the year, she has filmed a bunch of makeup tutorials, which of course start with a makeup-free face. Next up at number 4 is Heidi Klum. She is another supermodel who we're used to seeing in full glam and fashion as she poses for cameras and struts down the runways. But she has landed herself on a few lists of Hollywood's models who look flawless without makeup. She is constantly praised for how stunning she is, especially given the fact that she's 47 years old and does not look a day over 30. Which might be why she has no problem flaunting her natural face in public and on social media. The paparazzi has taken photos of her without makeup many times, and fans were quick to comment how different she looks without makeup. While some celebrities might hide from the paparazzi on a day when they have no makeup on and they're just walking around in sweatpants, Heidi is completely unbothered. So unbothered that she even posts makeup and filter-free selfies to her Instagram. And for the record, you cannot post an all-natural photo with a filter on it. That does not count. In the third spot is Cardi B. This wild girl is adored by her fans for her bold style and the unique sound effects she makes when she talks. Like many celebrities, one thing she's known for is also her look, the long pointy nails, the rainbow wigs, a full face of makeup, and the bedazzled, skimpy outfits. Even Ellen DeGeneres dressed up as Cardi for Halloween and called herself Cardi E. So you know that you have a good look when people are wanting to dress up as you for Halloween. But you might be surprised when taking your first look at her without any makeup on. Underneath all the accessories and makeup is a completely different person. Not that she looks ugly by any means, but her natural hair is different from what we would normally see, and her face just kind of looks like a different person. I mean, anyone would look different once you remove the fake eyebrows and the eyelashes, trust me. But her fans have enjoyed seeing the few times that she showed her makeupless face on her social media. They always comment on her stuff that she should do it more often. Rolling into number 2 is Katy Perry. She's often photographed with fun colored hair, rainbow eyeliner, and wild costumes like the ones where she has had confetti and fire coming out of her breasts. Just a minor example. But fans got to see an up-close and personal look at her without any of that after her ex-husband Russell Brand posted a picture to his Twitter account. It was back in December 2010 when he posted a picture of her without any makeup on and very harsh lighting, which is never a good thing, am I right, ladies? The picture definitely caught her off guard, and you can actually tell by her reaction in the photo. But the thing is, she just looks like a normal human. If anyone came at me while I am sleeping with their camera and a flash on the camera, let me tell you, I would probably look like a sewer rat. Point of the story is, yes, she looks different, still beautiful, still a regular human. She's just naturally a pretty girl.